The sun was setting over the small village of Umuahia, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. Chinedu, a young boy of 16, sat by the riverbank, his feet dangling in the cool water. He was lost in thought, dreaming of adventures far beyond the village. Chinedu's father, Chief Okonkwo, was a respected leader in the community. He often told stories of their ancestors and the rich history of their land. But Chinedu wanted more than stories. He wanted to see the world for himself. His best friend, Ifeanyi, shared the same dream. They often talked about traveling to Lagos, where anything was possible. One evening, Chinedu gathered his courage and spoke to his father about his dreams. "Papa, I want to see the world outside Umuahia. I want to go to Lagos," he said. Chief Okonkwo looked at his son thoughtfully. "The world outside is full of challenges, my son. But if this is truly what you want, I will not stop you. You must promise to be careful and always remember where you come from." With his father's blessing, Chinedu began preparing for the journey. Ifeanyi decided to join him, and together they made plans to leave the village. They packed their bags and all the money they have saved for long. The day of their departure arrived. The entire village came to see them off. Chinedu's mother, Nneka, hugged him tightly. "Be safe, my son. May the gods protect you," she whispered, and tears coming from her eyes. As they walked down the dusty road leading out of Umuahia, Chinedu and Ifeanyi felt a mix of excitement and fear. They were finally on their way to Lagos, far from home. The journey was long and tiring. They traveled by bus, stopping in small towns along the way. At night they slept in cheap inns, their dreams filled with the sights and sounds of Lagos. After several days, they finally arrived in the city. Lagos was unlike anything they had ever seen. Tall buildings towered over them, and the streets were filled with people and cars. The noise and activities were overwhelming. Chinedu and Ifeanyi found a small room to rent in a crowded neighborhood. It wasn't much, but it was a start. They quickly realized that life in Lagos was not easy. Jobs were hard to come by, and money ran out fast. Despite the challenges, they were determined to make their dreams come true. One day, while walking through the market, they met a man named Emeka. He was friendly and offered to help them find a job. Emeka introduced them to his cousin, Amina, who ran a small restaurant. She needed extra hands, and soon Chinedu and Ifeanyi were working as waiters. Life started to look up. They worked hard and saved their earnings. In their free time, they explored the city, marveling at its wonders. They visited the beach where the waves crashed against the shore, and they went to the market, filled with colorful fabrics and exotic spices. But not everything was smooth and sailing. One evening, while returning from work, they were confronted by a group of men who demanded their money. Chinedu and Ifeanyi stood their ground, but the situation quickly turned dangerous. Just as things were about to get out of hand, a police officer arrived and the men fled. Shaken but unharmed, Chinedu and Ifeanyi returned to their rooms. They realized how vulnerable they were in the city of Lagos. They needed to be more careful and find a way to protect themselves. Despite the scar, they did not give up. They continued to work hard and make new friends. Emeka and Amina became like family to them, offering support and advice. Chinedu often thought of his parents and the village of Umuahia, wondering if he had made the right choice. But then, he remembered his father's words and knew he had to keep going. One evening, as they sat on the balcony of their small room, Ifeanyi turned to Chinedu. "We have come a long way, my friend, but our journey is just beginning. There is so much more to see and do." Chinedu nodded, a smile spreading across his face. "Yes, Ifeanyi, we came very far from home. We are finding ourselves, and this is the only start of our adventure." And so, with hope in their hearts and dreams in their eyes, Chinedu and Ifeanyi embraced the challenges of their new life in Lagos. As the month passed, Chinedu and Ifeanyi began to adapt in Lagos. They became familiar faces at Amina's restaurants, earning the respect of both the staff and the customers. Their hard work didn't go unnoticed, and soon Amina promoted them to assistant manager. With their new position came a modest increase in pay, which allowed them to save a bit more each month. One day, while working a busy lunch shift, Chinedu noticed a young woman sitting alone at a corner table. She seemed out of place, her elegant attire contrasting with the casual atmosphere of the restaurant. Chinedu approached her. "Good afternoon, miss. Can I get something to eat or drink?" The woman looked up, her eyes bright with curiosity. "Yes, please. I will have a jollof rice and a bottle of water," she replied, with a smile. As Chinedu took her order to the kitchen, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had seen her before. When he returned with the meal, he decided to ask, "Pardon me please, miss, but do you live around here? You seem very familiar." The woman laughed softly. "I am not from here. My name is Adanna. I work for a non-profitable organization that helps street children. I travel around the city a lot." Chinedu was impressed. "That's amazing. My name is Chinedu. My friend Ifai and I moved here from Umuahia to find better opportunities." Adanna nodded. Her expression was very thoughtful. "It's not easy to leave home and start over in a new place, but it sounds like you're doing well. If you ever want to know more about our work, feel free to visit our office." With that, she handed him a business card. Chinedu took it, feeling a spark of excitement. As Adanna left the restaurant, he shared the encounter with Ifeanyi. "We should visit her office one day," Ifeanyi said. "It could be a good opportunity to learn more about the city and maybe even find ways to help ourselves." Ifeanyi agreed. "Let's do it. We have been given so much help since we arrived. It's time to give it back." The next weekend, they made their way to the address of Adanna's card. The office was a modest building in the bustling part of town. Inside, they found Adanna and a team of volunteers sorting donations and planning out an outreach program. "Welcome," Adanna greeted them warmly. "I am glad you came. We can always use more hands to help." Chinedu and Ifeanyi quickly integrated into the team, helping with everything from organizing food drives to touring children. They found a new sense of purpose in their work, and their lives in Lagos grew richer and more fulfilling. One day, while volunteering at a local school, they met a boy named Tunde. He was so bright and eager to learn, but had to drop out of school to help his family. His story touched Chinedu deeply, reminding him of his own family struggle back in Umuahia. Determined to make a difference, Chinedu and Ifeanyi decided to start a scholarship fund for children like Tunde. They saved part of their earnings and encouraged others in the community to contribute. Slowly but surely, the fund grew, and they were able to help several children return to school. Their effort did not go unnoticed. One evening, Adanna approached them with exciting news. "There's a charity gala next month. It's a big event, and many influential people will be there. I want you both to come and share your story. It could bring more attention and support to our cause." Chinedu and Ifeanyi were nervous but agreed. The night of the gala, they stood before a large audience, telling their journey from Umuahia to Lagos and their work with the scholarship fund. The response was overwhelming. Donations poured in, and offers of assistance came from unexpected quarters. As they left the gala, Chinedu turned to Ifeanyi. "Can you believe how far we have come? From dreaming by the riverbank to making a real difference in Lagos." Ifeanyi smiled. "It's incredible, but there's still so much more we can do. This is just another step in our journey." And so, with renewed determination and a growing network of support, Chinedu and Ifeanyi continued their adventure in Lagos, ever mindful of their roots and the dreams that brought them far from home. Chinedu and Ifeanyi's work continued to flourish. The scholarship fund they had established was growing, thanks to the support gathered from the charity gala. More children were able to return to school, and the impact on the community was tangible. The young men had become local heroes, admired for their dedication and selflessness. One day, while volunteering at the local school, Chinedu met a young girl named Zainab. She was shy and reserved, but Chinedu noticed her exceptional talent in mathematics. He spent extra time touring her, nurturing her gifts. Zainab's confidence grew, and soon she was excelling in her studies. As months turned into years, Chinedu and Ifeanyi's bond with the community deepened. They expanded their efforts, launching a mentorship program to guide young people and help them find their paths. They also started a small vocational training center to teach practical skills like carpentry, tailoring, and computer literacy. Their lives in Lagos were busy but fulfilling. They never forgot their roots in Umuahia, frequently sending money home and visiting whenever they could. On one such visit, Chief Okonkwo took Chinedu aside. "You have made me very proud, my son. You left home to find your way and ended up helping so many others. This is the true spirit of our ancestors." Chinedu felt a deep sense of pride and gratitude. He realized that his journey had come full circle. The values and teachings from his village had guided him even far from home. Back in Lagos, one of the new initiatives was to build a community center. It will serve as a hub for education, recreation, and support service. The project was ambitious, but Chinedu and Ifeanyi were determined to see it through. The opening day of the community center was a celebration. Families from all over the neighborhood came to witness the culmination of years of hard work. Adana, Emeka, and Amina were there, along with many others who had supported them along the way. Chinedu stood before the crowd, ready to speak. As he looked at the faces filled with hope and excitement, he felt a wave of emotion. When Ifeanyi and I left Umuahia, we had big dreams, but no idea what the future would hold. We faced many challenges, but we also found incredible support. Today, we celebrate not just this building, but the spirit of community and the power of dreams. Ifeanyi joined him. We have learned that no matter how far you go, you can always carry the values of home with you. And with those values, you can make a difference anywhere. The crowd erupted in applauses, and Chinedu and Ifeanyi shared a proud smile. The story of Chinedu and Ifeanyi's journey from Umuahia to Lagos had come to symbolize hope and resilience. They had shown that with determination, hard work, and sense of community, anyone could overcome challenges and achieve their dreams. The moral of this lesson: no matter how far you go, the values you carry from home can guide you to success. Hard work, determination, and a sense of community can help you overcome any obstacle and make a positive impact wherever you go. Thanks for watching. Please do well to subscribe to my channel, to like the video and comment. Please share to your friends. More videos are yet to come. Thank you for watching.